Welcome to the Informant Market Desk. It is evening, the sun has gone down, the trading floor has emptied out into the night air, and we are here to process the bizarre alchemy of truth social posts turning into financial reality. I am reading the registry seal aloud like a hostage proving the date 9149 Alpha Delta 96 Foxtrot 0 Delta Bravo. Please hold that thought while I try not to hyperventilate over the numbers, because if you think the politics are confusing, wait until we look at the percentiles. Let's start with the obvious elephant in the room, or rather, the digital post in the room. We had 32 bursts of posts focused on defense war, and another 32 on election. The internet is screaming. The pundits are howling. On the left, we have a colleague arguing that Trump is counting imaginary chalk marks while we drown in bureaucracy he created, calling it a 5-alarm fire with the fire department on his payroll. On the right, our other colleague, Dale Buchhorn, is watching Margot Kessler squirm with the quiet dignity of someone who knows she'd never be called a total winner by anyone with a number a brain has. It is classic. It is predictable. It is two colleagues who are both wrong, staring at different sides of the same insane mirror. But here is where the market does what it always does: it ignores you. It walks past your outrage, your fear, your hope, and your desperate pleas for validation, and goes to buy things that make money. The 5-alarm fire described by our liberal pundit did not set ROM on fire.
No.
ROM fell down 0.96%, 63rd percentile. It fell. A drop so modest, so politely disdainful of the delusions our conservative pundit claims to taste, that it barely registered as a blip in the grand tapestry of chaos. Meanwhile, the tech bros and crypto degenerates were having their day. Ethereum rose up 0.75%, 80 funds percentile. It rose, and not just once, because the market is a cruel master who repeats its lessons. Ethereum rose up 0.54%, the 2nd percentile. It rose again. The same asset moving upward with the repetitive consistency of a metronome set to indifference. Bitcoin rose up 0.56%, 79th percentile. It rose. And in that second burst, which lasted 37 minutes and featured two posts, Ethereum rose up 0.71%, a 73rd percentile. The market is fine. I am the one who is not fine. Good night. No, we have more. WBD rose up 0.58%, 70th percentile. It rose. Why? Probably because everyone was too busy arguing about whether Shannon Bream was fake news to realize that Warner Bros. Discovery stock went up. And then we get to the final burst, one post over 0 minutes, because apparently someone posted and immediately regretted it or got distracted by a new front in the war on fraud involving child sex changes, because apparently that is the current headline. That single post caused Bitcoin to edge up 0.23%, 50th percentile. It edged up, a half step forward in a dance of absolute nonsense. Look at the verdicts. The first burst, one post over 0 minutes, resulted in ROM falling down 0.96%. The second, two posts over 37 minutes, sent Ethereum rising up 0.71%. The third, one post over 0 minutes, nudged Bitcoin up 0.23%. The market does not care about your fantasy land. It does not care about Kim Jong-un's unhappy face or the pictures of the military complex that are months old. It cares about percentiles. And today, the percentile winners were assets that have nothing to do with the screaming match we just witnessed. Acting stunned every single night that the market did not care as becoming a performance art piece. We spend hours analyzing the defense war topics, the election drama, the bureaucracy, the vandals on the grass connecting monuments. And then the bell rings and the money flows into Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Warner Bros. Because why worry about democracy when you can have a portfolio that rose up 0.75%? I'm going to go lie down. Good night. Trump waves endorsement flags while the market treats it as background radiation. To the booth for the take.
Trump is frantically waving endorsement flags while the market treats his digital tantrum like background radiation. It's hilarious watching him demand a punishment that never arrives because he owns the narrative. Dale Buchhorn better keep his distance, or I'll remind everyone he once called me sweetheart and never apologized.
Your co-panelist whines about background radiation, while I stand amidst a tidal wave of loyalty that drowns out your petty spreadsheets. The market might be twitching over pennies, but the real storm is brewing in Florida, and you're just watching from the dry side of the levee.
Dale, your loyalty storm hit 63rd percentile. Right pundit, the down 0.96% move wasn't dry, it was a measured